was regarded as a specialist, the only guy in the world who could get top 1,000 with Hunter, really. And now Hunter's a legitimate choice across tournaments, across legend play, everywhere. And I think that's because Warlock has started to wane a little bit in all these things. A touch.
Posesi with the Deathstalker, Rexar. Again, that's a way to snowball an advantage somewhere in the mid game. Kill command is the only way. Well, there you go. Kill command is the only way you can actually burst the Warlock. Because the problem with Rexar is you play it on 6, but on 6, what are they doing? Cube Dark Pact, hit you for 10.
But that's okay. I can hit your 2 5/7s for 2 each.
Yeah.
And then take 10 more. Yeah, it doesn't work, does it?
Feels rough. The Rogdalar is a good way to push some phase damage if you get to turn 7, but by that point, Void Lords are usually on the board. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 of them. So it's very difficult to get the damage through with the Rogdalar.
The worst part about that tracking is if you pass the Rogdalar, you never have it. So you've got to take it just in case the game reaches that phase, even though you didn't really want it right now.
Yeah. The game comes down to hitting the hero power button a ton.
Yes.
That's what it is. For Posesi, hit the hero power button as much as you can, and keep your beasts for when you actually get the flanking strike, like to kill command with them, and don't waste it. So like this is going to be a hero power pass. Hero power pass. Not sure what the Doomsayer play is for, because it doesn't protect you from spell stones or anything along those lines.
It allows you to coin Lackey. Oh, it allows you to chain Doomsayers into Lackey Dark Pact.
I think it's just to dump the hand, yeah. He's just looking to hand dump a little bit here.
Pew 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 has done 10 already. You used to say this in Arena back in the day that, you know, Hunter beat Warlock back then because both hero powers damaged the same person.
Yeah.
It didn't seem to work very well.
It's a very different world now.
I know.
The Warlock's just pushing seemingly infinite damage over the course of the entire game, and Doomguard comes in. First of its kind. There is, however, the Hunter's Mark there for Posesi. He will get the flanking strike with it if he wants to. I'm almost partial to Arcane Shot so that you can play a hero power on top of this, but we'll see. Because flanking strike never hits like anything but a minion, right? There's some merit to just using one of them, because the other ones can all go face.
I guess on the other side, the hero power can always hit face, whereas this this 3/3 has a limited opportunity to actually get any face damage in. So he might get 1 extra damage over the course of the game this way.
Scream looking for... I think starting with life tap is reasonable. You're probably not going to do anything but Hellfire either way. But I think that's worth considering.
Yeah, you need to life tap. Your hand has actually run out of things to do.
Oh, that'll do it.
That works.
Works very well.
Still a little bit clunky for the next 2 or 3 turns, but this is where the Hunter struggles. It can't generate its own pressure. It sort of relies on bouncing your own pressure back at you to some extent.
So not Hellfiring to boost the Spellstone will instead opt to leave the 3/3 up, which negates the healing he's just done.
Just playing Rogdalar for damage. We see this more often than playing it for spells. I don't know if we've seen it more than once for spells all tournament. We've seen it hit face a lot.
Yeah, it's essentially just a little bit more reach than Eaglehorn Bow in many cases.
For 7. Remember, though, he did take that from the tracking, so this was a planned maneuver as well as taking it in case he had to use it later.
Yeah, unfortunately, because Barnes and Yasharaj are still in the deck, will not be able to get himself additional spells. So it's doing what you want it to do, which is it deals 4 damage. The important part here is that Posesi's got, double kill command, arcane shot, 3. He almost had this.
It's getting there, yeah.
No, but I think he almost had the game with double kill command right there. He came so close to closing out, and he still has double kill command next turn with the Animal Companion.
Right.
He's almost at the end of this one. Is he not finding the healing he needs?
Which is incredible, really.
Weaving in as much damage as he possibly can.
Yep.
These 3/3, not using Hellfire earlier from Scream. It's respect to the Spellstone potential.
And it's all over. Well, it's not all over. It's 3/3. And again, Posesi, he's done this a few times. Takes the Warlock either close or not.
Does not want to cycle through his deck because he wants to play the Skull of the Minari and wants to bring out specifically Voidlord. Why not? Could have drawn from the coil after defiling first, but chooses not to. Oh,
Okay.
sometimes Hunter hits your face.
Sometimes Hunter hits your face. Some things just never change.
Yeah, I mean, this is about the way you win with Hunter. Is you have to hope they just don't find the healing. No Mistress of Mixtures there for Scream. So that gives Posesi I would say an unlikely win, but I'm